Hi bestie, welcome to my channel. I have some cloth and paper happy mail, happy mail. Alright, so this is my happy mail from the first collection that dropped from cloth and paper for Black Friday. So this is the concept, it's the concept collection, was the first drop. And then the second drop will be on Cyber Monday, which is the Velvet collection. Okay, so let's get into the things. I'm going to pull everything out of the package. So when it came to the concept collection, the main item that I did want was the studded dashboard. I wanted that for my CP Petite. And I was indecisive, unsure of exactly what I wanted from the concept collection. So I did have an opportunity I wanted to see the items on the website beforehand because I saw them in the Happy Hour Live and I have seen some social media posts, but I really wanted to see the items on the website before. So I was just like, when the time came for us to be able to shop, I was going through the website looking to see the items and just trying to figure out what I wanted, because I knew I wanted like the bookmarks, the clips as well. I did want those. So this is the packaging when you place an order, you get the card, and that was of the December box, and then included some freebies, these letter stickers. And this is my first order with cloth and paper for the month of November. So this will be my first time receiving the letter sample stickers. So I'm glad to add that to my collection. I didn't even know what the freebie was for this month, but I really didn't know. I could say from last year Black Friday, I think last year I was more hyped about Black Friday last year compared to this year. And then when I did my shopping in last year, I knew what I wanted. Okay, so I did end up getting these sticky notes here. Now, in the Happy Hour Live, so when I was watching the Happy Hour Live, I was also watching my granddaughter. So I was kind of in and out, and I was watching, but I had the volume on mute. So I really didn't hear everything that Ashley and Aisha mentioned during the Happy Hour Live. So I did not know that the sticky note was a set. I was thinking that you could purchase them individually. And originally I was like, I would just go ahead and get the blue sticky notes. So here we are. Oops. So we have these sticky notes here. So I think it's a pretty color. I think it's pretty. Alright, so the back of the sticker is white and then the front. Is this the fig milk color? Then I did remember seeing them talking about the back and had the plastic, and here's the blue. I love the color on the side, that navy. I hope in 2026 that we get some navy folios. Cause my favorite, when I think about the color blue, my favorite is navy. And then I like royal blue, but I can't see myself having royal blue planner items. If I had to get a blue planner item, it would have to be navy. And I do like the vellum bag that Cloth and Paper is using for the packaging of the products. So I did end up getting these. This is not something I was planning on getting, but I said, you know what? Let me get these little pins. I thought, because I do utilize CP Petite, I thought that'd be cute to add them to my CP Petite planners and my notebooks. So that's why I got those pins there. So let me get before I get my CP Petite to add the clear pen, so that's why I got it for, especially with the clear pen. And I might end up getting the other colors on Cyber Monday. We'll see. And if you're familiar with this Uni-ball pen, you're probably familiar how it writes. It just glides on the paper. So I do have the grape color, and I think I have the beige one as well. So they're just real small and compact. Alright, so, and this is the raspberry, but this clear one is one I definitely want to add to the CP Petite. Let me get that binder. Alright, so this CP Petite here, I ended up adding a transparent cover that we got in a recent subscription box. And then I ended up getting the formal in CP Petite, and I added it to this cover, transparent cover. So I do like the way that looks. And then sometimes I'll just interchange it with the other, like with the raspberry color, depending on my mood. But that's perfect for that. Alright. So let's push that to the side and let's go ahead and get into the other things. So I ended up getting the black letters. This was something that I placed in my cart a few weeks ago. I placed a few items on my cart because I was like, I could just go ahead and get them during the Black Friday sale so I can save some coins on my order. So I'm glad to get this, and then I just got to figure out how I want to use the letter stickers. And I'm not sure. I don't think I want the blue letter stickers. I like the black. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into this. This is the dashboard. So I've been wanting this dashboard since last year, but I never got it. And like I said, with the other items, I had it in my cart. I added them into my cart this week. And I said this would be perfect to add to my CP Petite. And then I was like, should I get another size? And I think I was considering getting it in the pocket size. But I just went ahead and thought it would be nice to add to my CP Petite No, I'm not gonna add it to my transparent binder. I'm gonna add it to my other CP Petite notebook. And I didn't realize it came with a back cover. I didn't know that. I was thinking it was just both of these. I didn't know. So, wow. I had no idea. And of course, I didn't read the product description. So I didn't know that. So I'm going to add that to this right here. So this cover right here is from the formal notebook. So since I had put the formal CP Petite notebook planner into the transparent cover that we got in the subscription box, I ended up moving that cover from the formal to this binder here. Because this binder here is what I originally had in the transparent folio cover. Alright, so place that there, and then just go ahead and place this cover here. Now I remember a couple of years ago, I used to mess up my CP Petite covers. I used to crack them when I used to put them on the disc. Oh, that was a long time ago when I used to have those problems. Alright, so, and I'm just glad I didn't mess it up this time. Alright, so that's my other CP Petite. And let's go ahead and see what else I got. So here are the bookmarks. So just remember to leave in the chat if you got anything from this collection. Let me know. Alright, so these are the bookmarks. Now I knew I wanted this. Okay, so they have the cloth and paper name in the inside. And I like the fact with these bookmarks that it's a print on one side, the design on one side, then the other side, it's just plain. So I do like that about these clips. So if I just wanted to flip them over and don't want the design, I have the ability to do that. But yeah, I was searching for the mini eclipse during the first collection drop. I was searching and searching and searching. I was like, what in the world are these mini eclipse? So that is definitely something that I want to get during the velvet collection drop. And I want the checkered dashboard as well. And I'm most likely going to get the folder too. But it's just deciding on which size to get. And I'm thinking I'm going to do A5. I think that's what I want to do, but I'm not really sure. So are you getting the velvet collection? If so, let me know what you plan on getting. So these journal cards was something also that I placed in my cart that I decided to wait to get this week. And now I just have to figure out how I want to place them in my notebook or my planner. And I need to get my pocket inserts to add to this. I'm not sure if I want to add them to this binder here and then later use the clip to hold those in space, or should I utilize it with the spiral planner we got in the November box, or should I put it in the A5 travel notebook? So I got these stickers here. Yeah, because my A5 travel notebook, I got that during the Cloth and Paper 10th year anniversary event, and I haven't done anything with it. I haven't set it up or anything, and my goal is to utilize it during 2026. Alright, so here are the stickers that I got. And I think the reason why I got this one because I like the Fig Mute color and the black sticker, and I was like, I can utilize this during my weekly decorative planning with these particular stickers. Okay. So those are those stickers there. Alright, so now I have these page markers here. And I did get them in CP Petite. Let's go ahead and add it to my binder. And let's see. Oh, and one thing about this binder here, hopefully Cloth and Paper end up having more sticker sheets right here as an insert that we can place in our planners. That would be absolutely awesome and a game changer. So hopefully I plan on doing that in the future. So, did you get everything that you wanted during the first drop of the collection? Let me know in the chat. My first time going to Reddit was the other day, and I was blown away by some of the comments in Reddit. I was really blown away by them. Like, I didn't know in the community that you had people buying bulk and resellers. I saw that comment in Reddit, and I was just blown away by some of the comments in Reddit about the release. Okay. And this is one of the items that I definitely wanted and had planned on getting during the sale. And this is I'm opening up the studded dashboard, and I got this in CP Petite. And then I was also, I was trying to decide if I wanted to get two in pocket ring size, because I was thinking about changing out the fluted dashboard. So here is the studded, absolutely beautiful. I was trying to decide if I wanted to change it out from the fluted cover and do a studded cover. So I have a few days to think about that if that's something I want to switch up to. Let me move this film off of this. So I just need to decide if I want to get two in the pocket size to add it to my pocket planner. Alright, so let me go ahead and add this cover here, and I'm definitely gonna have to end up adding something else so I can have my layering with this set up. So I'm gonna definitely have to work on that. But yes, I'm glad that I got this studied. So then I ended up placing a second order because I was like, should I get this dashboard? Cause it wasn't something that I had planned on getting. But I saw so many people talking about it. I was like, well, should I get it? Should I get it? Cause I do plan on doing a burgundy theme in 2026 in my blackout planner. Cause I already have a burgundy velvet folder. And I was like, this would be perfect to add after contemplating on whether I should get it or not. And let me move this film from off of the back. This high gloss. So let me go ahead and add it. So I do have an A5 planner in here, but the one I do have in here is not the one. I don't think this will be the one I'll be using in 2026 because I still have to set up my planners for 2026. But for the meantime, let me get that A5 planner and see how it looks inside of it. So let's get this. Alright, so here's my fluted there. Should I place it here before this folder? See, I don't like the way that looks under that black. Um, let's see. And like I said, this is not the plan I wanted to put in, but for right now, I'm just gonna see how it looks. So I don't know if I should put it on top of that purse right there. But I'm gonna have to figure it out how I want to set it up. And I think once I get the velvet collection, I'll have a more clear idea how I want to set up my A5. But like I said, this isn't the A5 binder that or plan I plan on using in 2026. Because I have some inserts that I got over a month ago. And I'm just still waiting for those to come in. Okay, so for right now, I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't like it behind the black either. But like I said, I got time to figure out how I'm gonna lay out my planner. So did you end up getting this dashboard? Let me know. Let me know. Okay. So next up, like I said, with this order, I used my Lux Bucks and then I end up adding, I said, you know what, since I'm on this birdie kit, and yes, I already have this pouch, but I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and get this too. Okay, so I just have one more thing to open. Let's go ahead and place that to the side. This is the last thing. This is the pouch. And when I saw it on the website, like I said, this was not something that was on my my to-do or to buy list. But when I saw it online, when I was shopping, I said, you know what? I can always find a use for a pouch. So that's why I went ahead and got this pouch. Okay. So I'm going to place my CP Petite binders in here. I'm going to place everything I got in my order in here except for the A5 dashboard. But it's a really nice size. It has the silver hardware. But yeah, I'm not sure how I would want to utilize it because I'm going to put everything that I got in here now. But I'm not sure if I would use this I could use it as my CP Petite pouch. But I don't even think I'll do that because I have several CP Petite binders and all of them can't fit in there. But I'm not sure. But if you did get the pouch, let me know in the comments, how do you plan on utilizing your pouch? I'm not sure. I might end up using to place my medicine in there. Not sure. But let me know in the comments. But this basically it, Bessie. Let me know what's your favorite thing from the first collection and what do you plan on getting from the Velvet collection? But thank you so much for taking time for watching my unboxing. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And make sure you turn on the notification bell so you know when I upload my next video. Alright, Bessie, have an awesome day. Toodles!